Fire!
Hi guys, Nepizonis here. Welcome to another episode how to make the ace in World of Tanks. If you're not interested in making the ace, surely this will help you to perform better in the game. This time I picked the tier 6 American light tank, the T21. The T21 is a lighter version of the T20 medium tank. Although it is a very large tank for a light one, it has a very good view range, mobility and power to weight ratio. You can use this tank as a scout or as a flanker, but it is better to be used as a passive scout. So let's go to the tactic to see the position of the T21. To get the T21 you will start with the M2 light tank at tier 2 with a great mobility, followed by the M3 Stuart at tier 3. At tier 4 we have the M5 Stuart. At tier 5 we have the M7, who unlocks the way to the T21 at tier 6. So, let's see how we're gonna upgrade this tank. We're gonna put the second pair of tracks that has 60 traverse speed, the last engine with 600 horsepower, the last radio with 745 meters signal range, the turret is the stock turret with 380 meters view range, 42 traverse speed and 28 mm frontal armor. And from these two guns we're gonna choose this one. The 76 mm M1A2L gun, and this gun has 130 mm penetration with the regular round, and that is AP, and it has 115 damage per shell. 177 mm penetration with the gold round, and that is APCR, and it has also 115 damage per shell. 38 mm penetration with HE and 185 damage per shell. Let's see now the actual reload time. The actual reload time is bad, 3.85 seconds. The gun depression is very good, minus 10 degrees, characteristic for the American tanks. The aiming time is very good, 1.74 seconds. The accuracy is excellent, 0.33, and the DPM, look here, is one of the lowest from all the tier 6 light tanks, only 1791. Let's see now the general stats. What we see here is calculated with the crew skills, equipment and consumables that we have on this tank. And because we talked about the T21's gun in the upgrades, let's start this with the survivability. As you can see, it has very standard hit points for a tier 6 light tank, 600 hit points. Let's see now the armor. The hull is 28 mm on the front, 25 at the sides and 22 at the rear. The turret is 28 mm on the front, 25 at the sides and 25 at the rear. It's useless to check the T21's armor in the Tanks GG because it is paper thin, specific to light tanks. Let's see now the mobility. It weighs 23.39 tons fully equipped. Engine power is very good, 600 horsepower, and it gives an awesome 25.66 horsepower per ton. The top speed, look here, is the lowest from all the tier 6 light tanks, only 57 km per hour. Reverse speed is 21 km per hour, and the traverse speed is the best from all the tier 6 light tanks, 65.42. So it's extremely mobile. Let's see now the concealment. It's very good. 27.97 for a stationary vehicle and 17.97 for a moving one. Let's see now the spotting. View range, awesome, 510 meters. Signal range, excellent, 812 meters. So, the first step after upgrading the tank is the crew skills. The T21 has a crew of 5 members. Look here, the commander, the gunner, the driver, the radio operator and the loader. So the two most important skills in the game are Sixth Sense and Brothers in Arms. So the commander has Brothers in Arms, Sixth Sense, repairs. The gunner, Brothers in Arms, snapshot, repairs. The driver, Brothers in Arms, smooth ride, repairs. Radio operator, Brothers in Arms, situational awareness, and the loader, Brothers in Arms and camo. As you can see, I have a very professional crew on this tank because I played it a lot with it. But if you have Sixth Sense, it's enough to make an ace. The second step is the equipment, and we're gonna put the improved ventilation class 1 that gives plus 5% to our crew skills, the camouflage net active when the vehicle is stationary, and the binocular telescope that gives plus 25% to view range, active when the vehicle is stationary. The third step is the consumables, which are small repair kit, small first aid kit and the automatic fire extinguisher that gives plus 10% to fire protection. With these combinations you have to make an easy ace. Let's see this tank in action. Welcome to the replay. The map is Cliff and this is a tier 7 matchmaking. So not so bad for a tier 6 light tank. Although this tank doesn't have a very high top speed, it is very mobile. It has decent camo values. The DPM with all these crew skills and the equipment is only 1791, but a light tank's job is to spot and I have to do a light tank's job. I used to carry 48 regular ammo, 20 gold and 5 HE. That is a total of 70 rounds and 8400 damage. So in this situation running out of ammunition is not a problem. But after this replay I will show you guys my best replay with this tank back in the days where a tier 6 light tank had to face 3 tier higher vehicles. Then this ammo capacity and the unsuitable penetration capacity were a real problem. But let's see what happened in this game. So I arrived in F3 position without problems. Here I'm safe from those 3 enemy arties. But not quite. The FV304 killed my loader. Let's put back the loader. I'm looking after the enemies, but at this tier the players are pretty much set up for camping. So let's advance. I find the FE304 who damaged me earlier. I find the second RT. So 1, 2. I tracked him. 3. And this is my first kill of the game. Next target, the bishop. 1. And my RT takes the kill. I see the Esther V74 who is AFK, so 1. 2. I was spotted, but let's finish this guy. 3. 4. 5. 6. And again my RT takes the kill. Hello there, Panzer 3-4. My RT couldn't steal this one. And I also spotted the last remaining enemy RT, the FE304. But my teammates killed him thanks to my spotting. Let's turn back. But I couldn't climb back on this hill. So let's change direction. I spotted the PZ SFL in A5 and this is my third kill. Let's change position again. And climb this hill in E4. The last two enemies are spotted. And let's hurry to give more damage. First, the RC. I can't believe that I missed. But I made the ram kill. So this wasn't very impressive. In a couple of minutes, 5 minutes to be more exactly, we win. But let's see the other replay, the one I mentioned earlier. So here we are in the second replay. As I said, bottom tier in a 3 tier higher matchup. The map is Elenberg, and this is the only thing in our advantage, thanks to the large spaces for maneuvers and the bushes for hiding. In a city map you always have the bad luck to face off with a tier 9 heavy, but here is a different scenario. So, what can we do with the regular round penetration that was 128 and the accuracy that was 0.4? So this tank has been greatly improved. The only thing that we have against these tier 9s is the SMU range, that back in those days was 390 meters, and the mobility of course. So I'm spotting a lot of enemies here in D2 position, but I also got spotted. So let's change position. Anyway, I was alone here and there's no RT to back me up. Let's cross the river. Come on, Bulldog. I can't believe this is my first damage in this game. In the side of the Oni, the tier 7 Japanese heavy tank. Let's run before they spot me. And I reload the gold ammo, of course. I don't think that the T21 could hold them very much, even if it is in a hull down position, and the super Pershing is after those houses in B6. But I can damage the lightly armored tier 9 Skoda to assist them. I was spotted, so let's run. Unbelievable. I just bounced a hit shell from the T34-100. Finally, I see something that I can damage. The AMX 1390. Seriously, only critical? And again. Come on, let's change position again. I got to A0. There are a lot of bushes here to protection, and I have a good view range to see the enemies coming from both sides. And finally we managed to kill an enemy tank. The score is 1-4 now. Look how that shell went. This gun had a terrible accuracy back then. And again. Unbelievable. Finally another damage into the VK3002D. Ricochet. A couple of blind shots. Now the big Oni appeared. The Skoda T52. Finally I damaged the Skoda with the gold round. I tracked him. Come on guys. And my teammates finished him. Now is the T30's turn. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And yes, that's my first kill in this game. Time is ticking, and we managed to reduce the score. Is 5-9 now. Maybe the enemy will run out of time. I see the super approaching and critical. Hello there, IS-3. I set him on fire. Hello there, Bulldog. Come on. I set him on fire too.
Critical hit. We didn't even scratch them.
Aiming at the Super Pershing's commander's hatch. And nothing, of course, accuracy.
Enemy armor is hit.
But not this time.
Get going.
Finally, we even the score is 11-11 now.
We didn't even scratch them. That one didn't go through.
So no more goal demo, but time is running out and we hold our position till the end. And now we take the lead. The score is 13-11. I hope that I highlighted how desperate this fight has been when you are bottom tier and you always hear the words critical hit. But let's see now the post-game stats. So here's our mastery badge from the first gameplay that was on Cliff. And as you have seen, it was a pretty easy ace. With 1404 damage and 1100 basic experience. And here's our mastery badge from the second gameplay that was on Elenberg. It was a desperate battle against tier 9s, but we managed to do 1840 damage, more than in the previous one, and 1098 basic experience. Finally, World of Tanks fixed some problems and now it's more enjoyable to play with the tier 6 light tank. Personally, I enjoy playing with this tank thanks to its mobility, view range and it suits to my playstyle. What about you guys? Do you like the T21 or not? Please share your thoughts in a comment below. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, good luck on the battlefield and see you in the next episode.